What's up, my brothers and sisters? Just came home from prayer and I want to talk to you about a challenge that I have to instill more happiness, more peace, more clarity, more focus, more direction, more purpose in your life. And that is the 7-day presence challenge. Now, the reason why I have come up with this challenge is, of course, a challenge to myself. And I invite you to join me in this as well so that we can learn together and we can become more focused in the same direction as a whole. Now, when we are not present, we will experience many feelings that are not related to happiness, not related to joy, not related to peacefulness. We will experience emotions that can be categorized as negative. We will experience emotions that will have the tendencies to bring us down and turn us into a so-called lower self. However, when we are present in the moment, completely focused, completely engaged in whatever we are doing, we become more present, more focused, and we have emotions, feelings of peace, joy, happiness, and a sense of direction, a sense of passion, sense of purpose. Because we suspend our mind, we suspend the excessive wheel, the hamster wheel that is our mind, that is our thoughts. We suspend it and we bring our attention to the present moment. You have experienced those moments where you are completely absorbed in whatever you are doing at that moment, like I am now. I am completely absorbed in whatever I am doing at this moment, which is speaking to you guys. I am looking into this camera and I am allowing the words to articulate by themselves. I am not planning before I say these words. They are just flowing through me from within. And it is because I am practicing presence at this moment. And I have been practicing for at least the past hour. And the reason why I have come to this challenge for myself and for you as well is because I have noticed that I have strayed away from my habit of being present in the moment. And I have only realized that because I have been engaging in excessive thinking, engaging in drama in my mind, engaging in thoughts that are not purposeful, that are not an investment towards creating or towards something that I find myself to be set down here for. I hope that makes sense. I have noticed that I have been thinking a lot and I have not been feeling the sense of peace and joy that I normally feel because I have been at this for a long time. For a few years I have been at this practicing presence and it has indeed changed my life. And now I have brought this challenge again so that we can get back to that presence and feel that deep inner sense of peace. Get into that flow state so that whenever we are doing any task, we are performing it at the best efficient and most efficient way possible. Whenever we are present, everything just flows and everything just happens automatically. And we are always at peace. We are always happy and we feel so good, alive inside. Imagine being drunk without having to drink alcohol. Imagine being high without having to smoke. Imagine the euphoric feeling that you get after running a marathon, having an intense workout. or sitting down and having some deep work. Imagine having that at every single moment of your day. And the only way to do that is to practice presence. Now that I have pre-framed this challenge and why it can be beneficial for you and for me in our lives, let us talk about how we can practice this presence over the next 7 days. Whenever you are watching this video, I challenge you to make a decision and allow yourself to practice these steps, these skills, these habits at every moment of the next 7 days, over the next 7 days, so that you can become a more fulfilled, more efficient version of yourself. Number 1, we must meditate. We must practice meditation. I prefer it in the morning. I invite you to start your morning with meditation as well. It should be part of your morning ritual. Now, meditation, if you do not know, is the practice of allowing yourself to be still in the moment, in presence. And the easiest way to do that is to sit down. I like to sit down cross-legged. You could sit down on a chair, make sure your posture is correct so that you are breathing perfectly, breathing correctly, breathing in the most effective way possible for you to accumulate enough oxygen for your body to operate at its peak. So you sit down however way. I like to sit cross-legged and just observe the breath, the air coming in and out of your nostrils, as so. Now do not try to control your breath. Do not try to make it deeper. You can do that. That's a different type of meditation, which I like to do as well. Deep breathing meditation. You can do that as well. But if you just practice the basic, just allow the breath to go in and out of your nostrils without controlling it, letting the flow, the natural flow of the breath take its course. Now you will have, especially in the beginning, you will have thoughts circulating in your mind. That's normal. The thing to do at that moment is to allow that thought to come, acknowledge it, and let it pass like a cloud. You step back, observe your thoughts in front of you, like in a monitor, like in a screen. And you see the thoughts going, passing by, passing by, passing by. You notice it, let it pass like a cloud. Notice it, let it pass like a cloud. Eventually what you will notice is all the clouds are gone and it is only clear skies, sunshine all over. So that's number 1. I recommend at least 15 minutes, especially in the beginning. You must discipline yourself. Some people say you know in the beginning try at least 5 minutes. I try to go right into it, 15 minutes. Force myself. Put a timer on your phone and go for 15 minutes meditation. Whether it be deep breathing or just natural breathing, that is entirely up to you. I will be doing deep breathing and natural breathing throughout the next 7 days, depending on how I feel. I like to do deep breathing because I want to breathe deeper and practice and train my muscles, my diaphragm, to inhale more oxygen and allow my body to absorb more of that energy source. Number 2, as you are going throughout the day, whenever you can be conscious of it, and it should be pretty much all the time, because you must have this challenge in your mind for the next 7 days. Make that decision. Always observe the breath going in and out, no matter what you are doing. Whenever the thought comes in, just observe the breath going in and out of your nostrils all throughout the day. Do not engage in any kind of thoughts, any kinds of foreplay in your mind about the future or about the past. Only engage in the moment. Absorb the moment. Notice the leaves, notice the wind, notice the person crossing the streets, notice the light turning green, notice the smell of the garbage truck going by, notice the drop of AC waters on your forehead. Notice the throbbing pain you may have right when you wake up. Notice yourself washing your hand and the water flowing through your fingers. Notice yourself speaking and the tongue touching the top of the roof of your mouth. Notice everything that can be noticed and be present in everything. That is number 2. Number 1 is meditation. Number 2, observe the breath. And 2A is observe everything that you are experiencing in the moment. Number 3, challenge yourself to do something that brings you in the present moment. That could be working out, having an intense workout, because we all have had a workout where we are not present and we are thinking about a million things. Having an intense workout, challenging yourself and being present of the rep going down, feeling the expansion, pushing up, feeling the contraction if you're doing bench press. And notice these things. Challenge yourself. If you're playing basketball, allow yourself to let go. If you're reading, allow yourself to be absorbed and enjoy every single word that you are reading, and allow yourself to absorb it without having to think about it. When you are eating, allow yourself to eat. That goes to 2A, but 3 is challenging yourself, working out, reading, and make sure you time yourself if you're reading, because it's easy, especially in the beginning, it's easy to your mind will play tricks on you. You can't see it, but back there, over there, right, I have the quote that I write over there, and it says, be a master to your slave rather than a slave to your mind. So be a master to your slave, which is your mind. Be a master to it. Don't be a slave to your mind. Be a master to it. To control it. Allow it to work for you. And if you practice these 7 over this next 7 days presence, you'll find that your life has flipped over 180 degrees, and now you see life in a more clear way, almost as if you had glasses on and it was foggy on your glass, or almost as if you were going through a town and it was foggy everywhere. You could not see what was in front of you, and as soon as you passed, it's all clear skies. Allow yourself to be present in the moment. Practice these 3 things, and these will definitely change your life. I look forward to being more focused, and I look forward to you being more focused, and I also look forward to hearing from you and your experiences over the next 7 days of your challenge. A great book about the present moment is The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. I have it right there. But get that book, read it, apply the skills, apply the knowledge, apply the action steps. And if you just meditate every single day for the next 7 days, you will find that your life has improved exponentially, and you will most likely decide to keep those habits for the rest of your life. Drop a comment, like the video if it has helped you, share it if you think someone else can benefit from this challenge, and comment your thoughts as well. Subscribe if you want more knowledge more experiences from myself, and more ways on how we can become a better, more efficient, more productive, more focused, more a happier, a joyful, a more peaceful version of ourselves. See you guys next time. Presence, my brothers, my sisters.